at guard number 5, Maki Escalona. The other guard number 7, Ces Amparado. At forward number 8, Sherwin Villamor. The other forward number 19, Carl Kiambao. And at center is number 11, Glenn Bolocon. Once again, head coach for SSS is Ronald Tubid. Introducing our officials for this game, Crew Chief Alan Manzano, Umpire 1 FM Mamaril, and Umpire 2 Larry Santiago.
Just moments away from putting the ball into play. Some very tall people will jump in the center. And while this is happening, Rina will give her first report.
Have 3 more games remaining para di sa koponan ng DOJ Beacons. Today's ball game against the SSS, their games against NHA and Judiciary. Kanina nga maaga dito si Coach Arturo Valenzuela at nag-comment din siya na wala pang panalo yung kanilang koponan. Talagang ganyan, it's part of the game. Naging struggle para sa kanilang koponan yung kanilang mga practices. Most of the time daw, nagkakaroon lang sila ng individual practices at dito na lang sila nagkikita-kita sa mga laro nila dahil sa sobrang busy ng kanilang schedule. Now, what's new with the team is that they're excited dahil this coming Saturday magbabalik na yung tinatawag nilang Inter-DOJ tournament na noon ay pinangunahan ni Secretary of Justice Laila De Lima. Doon sa Inter-DOJ tournament magkakalaban sila dahil doon maglalaro yung mga DOJ umbrella agencies katulad na lamang ng DOJ Maine, NBI, PAO, LRA, and BI. So sabi nga nila itong liga na ito magtatagal hanggang Marso yan. So walang hinto sa pagbabasketball para sa kanila and they're happy with that kasi itong basketball nakakaalis ng stress para sa kanila. Sev and Coach Ronnie.
Or 6 points na ang naitala, parehong 3-pointer ang naibuslo ng SSS. Si Maki Escalona kanina sinusukat niya yung tres kanina. Gusto mo yung sapatos ni Ces Amparado?
Pink?
Hindi bagay sa iyo.
Pink. And the socks.
Ano yung sabi mo last time? Generational?
Yes, sir.
Pinagbabawalan ka magsuot ng ganyan?
Age appropriate.
Age appropriate. Oo nga naman. Marunong naman yung mga anak mo. You did a good job as a parent. You raised some very good daughters.
Paki-Gcash na lang. Sabi nga nila.
Yun ang mahirap eh. Sinang babayad ng delivery? In the meantime, libre si Maki. 2 in a row. All the points of the SSS from Rainbow Territory.
More comfortable shooting the 3 ball and it has shown with this percentage that has definitely gone up. 7-point lead to open up quarter 1 here for SSS.
Cañizares counters with his own 3 that trims down the lead to 4.
You saw the figures earlier on your screens during the pregame. Cañizares and Duran, 1-2 punch for the Beacons all throughout this season 11.
Tama ba ako? Tila wala si Duran.
Wala, sir.
Wala, ano?
Wawalo lang sila eh.
Well, they're trying to complete the season, which is the sporting thing to do, di ba? Kahit ano pa nangyayari sa tournament, kompletuhin natin ang games.
Commitment, yeah.
Grabe yung loob, ano? Si De Lucas, ang laki talaga, no? Canto. That had a chance. Ooh, De Lucas brushes them away.
Malaki, malapad, mabigat, at malakas.
Walang nagawa si Sherwin na Villamor.
Kung hindi tumulpit.
Saan ako pupunta? There's Villamor, the drop pass. De Lucas is beaten to it. And he commits a foul. And the process. Basket that time by Kiambao.
Good find. Tough catch. Excellent finish.
And Carl will have one more from the free throw line. Quick scoring pace by the SSS. They now lead by 7, 14-7. Alam mo, pag hindi ka nagtatatalo, daming player eh. Tingnan mo. Bumbuy. Di ba? Tingnan mo ang SSS. Oh. Ang 8 sa kanila nag-iisip ko, ipapasok sila o hindi, di ba? In the meantime, nasa kanto ang bola. De Lucas, hello, blocked from behind though. And picked up downstairs. Lead pass, Amparado, Ces with a drop. Akala ko walang pupunta. Tumaas si Kemba, walang napuntahan. Ito si Clavano. Nice scoop pass, Alastoy.
Nice. Good two-way play here for DOJ. And a mental lapse on the part of Villamor. Or Kiambao rather, after stepping on the line.
Si Clavano pala isang ASEC, ha?
Yes sir, laging napapanood yan as a spokesperson.
Eh, oras kang manood ng balita.
Marami sir.
Samantala, sa ibang mga balita. Tingin ko yung tono na yan, talagang radyong-radyo pinangmulan eh. Kaya yung boss ko, galing si Mike Enriquez, talagang iniba niya eh.
Napakagaling.
Samantala, mayroon tayong timeout. Magbabalik mo ang UNTV Cup.
Yes. Okay.
Durel, Sasek. Durel.
Okay, Chris. Okay, full screen. Roll. Okay. Ikaw muna. Yes, labas. Okay. Pag wala, pag ito kumuha dito, libre si Asa. Okay, hit tayo. Okay.
Pinapanood ang 11th season ng UNTV Sports and Charity Basketball League, ang ating tournament para sa ating mga government agencies, public servants. Ito si ASEC, kanto, malakas lang. And the ball is loose. Oh, hindi natanganan ni De Lucas. Cañizares couldn't tap it. Maki, great feed.
A short two-pointer turned out to be a sure basket on the flip side. Sayang para sa DOJ.
Villamor ended up scoring that. And the score now stands 16-9. Oh, good sneak in defense there. Here's Maki turning back the hands of time. 3! That's number 3! Ang ganda ng gising ni Maki today.
Has really worked hard on his offensive game. And his conditioning as well.
Saka, di ba, dito sa atin, he's been playing with an injury.
Pulled muscle.
Those
even
things.
there.
Which comes with age. I mean, di ba?
Kasi anong maglaro din sir eh.
Batak.
O all out eh.
Cañizares. That second one should count. Kasi naitira na when the buzzer sounded on the first strike. Cañizares cuts it down to 8.
Platoon substitution coming in for SSS. Yun sir.
Isang barangay, no? All linis. Amoranto drills it.
But after the starters have given their squad a double-digit lead.
So the barangay will come in. Yun ang namimiss ko sa age, yung paglalaro sa kalye. Yung magkakasama kayo, dadayo kayo.
Saya kasi. No,
Pag nanalo, unahan tumakbo. Pag natalo, dahan-dahan ang uwi. Ganda na setup ni Maki. Kaya yung i-dribble mo yung bola sa kali. Pagka nakakita ko ng ganun sa kali, nanonostalgia.
Meron pa ba nagdi-dribble sa kali ngayon sir?
Meron naman. Doon sa amin sa San Juan, meron. Libre si Cañizares. Fake. Pilit, na-foul siya.
Only the first team foul, and that foul was given up just to enable the second or players coming off the bench to give the starters a spell.
McCoy is in. We'll go through them as we see them unravel themselves on the floor. Number 9, that's Katakutan. Number 27, that's Gabriel. Number 16, si Daniel Martinez. Messi inbound by the DOJ. Mixed up signals as Tacuban and Cañizares grappled with it. Time down to 1 minute. Am I right? No, it's down to 4 minutes and 5. Gabriel, downstairs we go. To Raslan. Oh, that shooting percentage quite high for the SSS.
About 75% or 77% catch and shoot mastery of Dean Martinez, who used to be the playing coach for GSIS.
Alam mo to si Raslan, hindi refrigerator, freezer. Di ba? Ang laki
Sir,
talagang tao,
horizontal.
no?
Merong vertical at horizontal, sir.
Oo, pero ang laking tao.
Pumayat na yan, sir.
Oo, pero ang laking tao talaga. His pass deflected. SSS will get to keep it. Pension Boosters have a 12-point lead with 3:22 remaining in the first 10 minutes. Gabriel probes inside. Here's Martinez. Raslan draws the triple coverage. Puts it up. Almost had it. And we play on. Cañizares receiving. Tacuban. Back to Cañizares. Outside we go to Asuncion. He fires from 16. Gets it. Neatly done.
Good secondary look. Not forcing anything on the primary offense. Lead down to 7. It was double digits earlier.
Kung minsan comfort yan, hindi ba? It's a feel. Layo. Lapit ko. Dribble ko nga sandali. Ito si Raslan. Traveling.
Good nudge by Alastoy to force Raslan to be off balance and not able to pivot his way inside.
May banggang pwede. Huwag lang yung lapastangan talaga eh. Diba? May banggang pwede.
Huwag lang kadyot.
Huwag lang yung sobra. Uy, nice tapik. Sabihin mo sa AFP yan. Yung AFP walang malambing na tulak eh. Di ba?
Kaya nga sundalo, sir.
Kung sa bagay. Bawal ang lelembot-lembot doon sa team na yun.
Bawal.
Oh, hindi lang pumasok ang tira ni Alastoy. Ito si Martinez. Spreading the floor. Spreading the butter. Ayan na si pumasok na si Duran. That shot will work. Ang taas ng porsyento nitong SSS, ha?
Parang nakita ko na yan sa game ng AFP
kanina. Nung first cup, no?
6 sa 7 tira. Ito naman, 5 sa 6.
13 ang lamang ng pension boosters.
Si
Libre si
Duran,
Tacuban.
sabi
Ayan
mo,
na.
sir.
Andyan na nga. Libre si Tacuban. Nope. Nice fake. Pasok yan. May tira yan.
Meron. Matched points off the bench.
That's why they were patient in setting up Janelle Tacuban. Brings down the lead to 10. Martinez takes a look inside. They swing it over to Gabriel. Good set. Yes! They can't miss.
Excellent pass coming from Katakutan. Late closeout meanwhile for Duran. Back-to-back 3 balls for Gabriel.
75% shooting by the SSS.
6 of 7, sir. Pareho ng AFP kanina.
Sundot. Kitang-kita ang mga pasa. Layup. Scored again.
Sana former PBA player Israel Katakutan. The home run play.
Saan naglaro si Katakuta if you remember?
Great pace yata, sir. The double check, sir, Google ko. Kasi kalaro ko tong batang to, sir, kaya alam ko anak siya.
Anak siya ng dating player.
Yes, sir.
Hindi naman. Kasi naabutan ko pa ang great taste sa PBA.
Double check ko, sir.
Ito ang mga Valenzuela.
Naging teammate ko pa yung father niya, sir, sa ano.
Anong first name ni, hindi naman si Dodo, yung sports writer.
Israel Katakutan, sir.
Junior ito.
Double check ko, sir.
Hindi, Mark Anthony Valdez ito eh. Si Israel Katakutan na alala ko. Samantala, Kanto, baseline attack. Libre, Tacuban. I thought he'd fire again. Here's Duran, spinning, wheeling, dealing, getting it. Lead is down to 13. Martinez setting up the table. Into the post to McCoy. Digs in deep, finds a way to score. They've scored at least one of every 2 attempts, huh?
That's why they have 35 points. Kanina ang AFP pumalo sa 36 points in the first 10 minutes.
The fancy dribble is broken up. Tacuban, nice gather. Just no angle. Pushes away. Raslan. Tacuban rolls away. Smart.
Safely.
Duran loses it. Pesky defensive hands. Good crossover that time by Katakutan. No look pass. Martinez receiving. Getting the spin on the ball.
Able to answer that second unit run. Now beating players off the bench with an avalanche of points before this quarter is done. Up 17 right now.
Libre si Asuncion falls short and this quarter is over. At the end of the first 10 minutes, it's a 17-point lead by the Pension Boosters. We'll be right back. SSS of Coach Ronald Tubid is ahead by the score stands at 37-22 on our board, but it's actually 37-20 on our scoreboard here. Ayusin natin yan. Ayun, ang bilis na, parang ako pumindot eh. Libre, Makoy, Canto, Martinez, Ayaw. We have a chance to go to Rina.
Yes, this is the first time to play para sa kupunan ng DOJ Beacons nitong si Asek Miko Clavano for this season dahil naging busy nga siya last year. You know, he just tied the knot to Sam Sadhawani, the daughter of Apple Sabirin, in a civil ceremony last December at yung kanilang church wedding to follow this coming February 1 in Cebu City where Asek's hometown is. So, he was able to find time finally to play today dahil sabi niya wala pang masyadong trabaho ngayon, kakabalik lang from all the works from last year, no? Masaya siya dahil finally masusuot daw niya yung jersey niya. Sayang naman daw kung nakatenga lang yung kanyang jersey. So, he will be a lot busier this week when it comes to his family, starting a family, and with his work. So, on that note, congratulations dito kay Asek Miko Clavano from your UNTV Cup family. Back to you guys.
Maraming salamat and congratulations, ASEC Miko Clavano. Siguro sa gobyerno, sa araw-araw, no, makakalimutan mo kung sino ASEC, sino USEC.
Tama.
Sa dami. Kasi depende sa department. I'm sure sa Agri meron din breakdown yan. DNR, I'm sure. By the way, Ibarientos is already on the floor. Here's this shot does not work for number Tanega. Follow up, Ayaw. Follow up, Ayaw. Follow up, Ayaw. Foul, pwede.
37 points in 10 minutes. That's simply too much. 18 of the 37 coming from beyond 3-point line.
Now they brought back Maki Escalona to restore some order. 19 is the gap. Laki ng lamang, ano?
5 straight wins for SSS. Second place team in season 10.
Meron ba sila, lahat yung panalo nila decisive o meron mga close shave?
Yung huli sir, close yun sa GSIS.
Diba? Tayo nag-cover nun eh.
Dito rin yata yun sir eh.
The pension game, dito. Mga pensionado yung laro na yun. 20 ang lamang. Parang hindi maganda pakinggan eh, no? Mga pensionado.
Mga tumutulong.
Ayun. Yan ang gusto natin sabihin. Dahil may kakampi kami nung araw sa basketball, napaka-pensionado mo. Bakit?
Hindi bumababa.
Ayaw bumaba sa depensa. Ang bilis bumaba pag opensa.
Yo.
Mingi pa ng bola yun.
Yo.
Sabi nung coach na mababa ka nga, napaka-pensionado mo eh. Of course, maraming tao nakikinabang dyan sa SSS at GSIS. Hindi po biro yan. Libre, si Ibarientos. Makoy lumipad. Foul si De Lucas. Or, no, they give it to ASEC Clavano. Nag-react si De Lucas pero si Clavano ang pinaratangan ng foul. 20 ang lamang. Bagsak, tumaas uli ito sa 21. Hindi ba? 41 na dapat siya.
Double check lang natin.
41.
Pakitaas naman please para makita natin.
42 na yan. Ayan, 42. Pag ako nagsasalita, nagbabago eh. Natutulog sa pansitan yung pumipintot dyan eh. Natutulog sa mga. Antok na siya. Dinuduyan siya nung laro. Inaantok na siya. Di ba?
10 of the 13 players inserted by Coach Tubid have already scored.
Timo,
SSS.
pag nagsasalita ko, mali nga pala score. Tawa sila ng tao ngayon dyan. Ano nangyari dito? Cañizares. Hindi na. Alala mo si Cañizares, kino-cover na nga natin nung araw sa UAP. Yan na yung katawan niya, no?
Yes.
Hindi na nagbago yan, ano?
Parang pumayat pa, sir, eh.
Number 12 of the DOJ. This is Jan de la Cruz. Maganda magdala ng bola yan. Asuncion is given a break. Ibarientos brings it up. Maki doesn't have to bring the ball up for now. Tanega misses everything. Picked up by Cañizares. De Lucas looking for Jurel. De La Cruz. Duran asking for it. Here's Jurel to the corner. Halfway in for the assistant secretary. Maki slows it down. Maki goes to the top of the key. Thought about it. McCoy, great short pass to Tanega. Too strong on the point blank attempt. 3-on-4. Maki trying to break up the dribble. Baseline. Hindi tinira. Duran says ganito yan eh. Ayaw.
Quiet game so far for Duran.
No. Tatlong attempt siguro.
Baka hindi rin naka-warm up na mabuti, sir.
Parang late siya dumating, ano? May foul. Number 15, si Cruz. Robbie Cruz ang tinawagan ng foul. De La Cruz. Labano lobbed it inside. Foul from behind against the SSS. McCoy and company have committed their second team foul. 5:51 remaining, second quarter. Labano, De Lucas, Jurel, Cañizares. No. Rebound. Tapped by De La Cruz. Too strong on that try by Labano. There's Cruz. Nice feed. Maki returned it. Feeling siguro ni Maki wala siyang buwelo.
10 assists already para sa SSS on 16 made field goals. On the other side, 1 assist only para sa DOJ.
Alastoy is back in. De Lucas will sit down. Natangkad itong DOJ actually. Cruz, they haven't been able to practice together.
Nawala rin si Reguera sa kanila.
No? Naman, napakalaking bagay nung makapag-practice together. No?
Naman.
I mean, for a league like the UNTV where everybody is busy, I mean, distinct yung advantage ng military teams, di ba? Both in volleyball and in basketball actually. Sabit, si Barrientos. Di ba sa atin sa volleyball, yung PNP, when they decided to dorm together, they finished so much better.
Right.
Kailan start ng women's volleyball ulit?
January 18.
January 18, ha?
Tayo, sir. February 9.
Sa UNTV lang naman ang tinatanong.
I'm sorry.
Parang dapat alam mo yun. The ASEC with a smile. Nakaisa siya.
Daylight.
Pinakitaan si Commissioner Atoy ko. Ganito yan eh. Parang ikaw. Uy, nice up fake. Libre. Ay, ganda ng pasa, Woo!
Kanina pa nila sinaset-up. Si Tanega finally hits one.
Napaka-unselfish naman. Pwede na itira yun no? Wala namang ko-complain. Cañizares. Gets it to circle in.
11 for Cañizares, has missed only once on 5 of 6 shooting, plus 4 rebounds.
Napaka-efficient naman kasi niyan nung araw pa eh. Hindi ko malaman kung na-draft yan.
Sino po, sir?
Si Cañizares. I would suspect yes. Great pass. 2 in a row for the ASEC.
5 in the quarter. Para sa kanya,
Mabuhay ang bagong kasal.
5 of the 7 points galing kay ASEC Labano. 8 points in the quarter meanwhile para sa SSS.
Barrientos, like a tall point guard. Here's McCoy who knows how to fish for those fouls. So anong mangyayari? 4 na team aakyat sa next round. Tapos ko crossover. You play the other teams. No?
Correct.
Carry over ba yung records?
Double check natin yan, sir.
Magkasilbi ka, Radi. Hanapin mo yung format. Pakakala nyo, wala kaming mga katabi rito. Parang ganun lang yan.
Meron yan, sir.
Meron. McCoy. Aba. Alam mo, pagka papasok yung playoff, kailangan mag-improve ang free throw shooting mo. Mas maraming foul sa playoff.
Tama.
Preslan is about to return to the game. Duran, ice cold. Here's Alastoy. Cañizares wiggles Duran. The shot clock down to 1. He doesn't know it.
And for the spacing near the top of key, leading to that turnover.
Sayang pukol na yan ni Asik, ano? Pasok sana yun. Tres din sana yun.
Painit.
Oo, as you always say, nasukat na. Numero 8, Villamor is back in and Maki back at the point. Raslan is also back, reinserted into the 5 on the hardwood. Maki shows the ball. Villamor launches. The miss. Raslan got it. Here's Maki. He'll try. No. He decides to dribble in. Too congested. There's a foul as they try to pry the ball loose from Escalona. Penalty ang kupunan ng DOJ. Titira ng dalawang buslo sa free throw line si Maki Escalona. Good shooting hand by Maki Escalona brings them to...
No carryover, sir. 1 versus 4,
Yeah.
3 versus 2, 2 versus 3,
Wala.
4 versus 1. Knockout
Okay.
match.
Knockout matches. Yun.
Ano yan, sir? Manalo may turon.
Turon, ha? Tsaka may inihaw kasi sa Paco. Malapit na tayo bumalik Paco.
Ihaw na manok. Inasal.
Gusto ko doon sa Paco kasi malapit sa palengke. Nakakamalengke. May mga suki na ako doon eh.
Talaga, sir?
Doon sa gulayan, doon sa may sa tabi ng simbahan.
Prutasan din doon, sir.
Oh. Mahal, ha?
Ay,
Grabe.
ngayon, sir?
Oo, grabe. Season eh.
O dahil maraming nagdaang bagyo.
Yes and no. I guess so. Pero ang pinakamadaling masira talaga strawberry. Dali.
Talaga, sir?
Oo, dali. Kahit i-ref mo.
Di nasisira sa amin, sir. Eh.
Bakit? Nauubos agad.
Maraming mga kamay.
Maraming customer sa inyo, ha?
Pag landing pa lang, sir, parang may gagamba.
Parang ano, no? May tracker, ano? Strawberry.
Aamoy kasi, sir, di ba?
Raslan is asking for it. Inside we go. Raslan says, get out of the way! But he lost it.
Actually, naipit sa kanya yung
Yeah.
bola, sir.
Yeah. They had the right idea, actually, to break down the defensive stance and arrangement of the DOJ there. Natawa na rin si Raslan, eh. Baseline, Jorel. Oh, what a move! Hindi lang pumasok.
Ala Dr. J, sir.
Yeah! And he's always done that, eh, di ba? Eto, Villamor. And look at Cañizares hug the ball. Here's the ASEC pushing hard. Alastoy's jam. He's open. He'll launch. He fires. It just ends up short. Cañizares with the hand on it, but can't grasp it. Quickly now they go to Cruz. Cruz goes straight to the hole.
Two-way sequence for the pension boosters and they come out on top. 14 points for them in the quarter. 7 para sa DOJ. 5 dyan, galing kay Asek Labano.
In the meantime, Jesse Alastoy drilling in the points, the 28th and the 29th for the DOJ. Libre si Cruz. Not this time. Raslan gathers it, sends it long. Villamor is blocked. Cruz reclaims it, penetrates, scores, and will shoot one more.
I've always liked the way he played. Hardworking, maybe undersized, but just gives his all every time he's inside.
And these are the players which you coaches give the playing time to because you are looking for the efficiency on the court. In the meantime, that bonus situation is converted.
And he does a lot of things that you don't see in terms of statistics.
Ako, nung naglalaro, ang taas ng score ko sa pang-aasar. Ito, tira mo.
Shooter ka,
Tira mo.
sir, eh.
Tira mo. Ba't mo tinira? Nakakainis ako. Namimiss ko tuloy si Yoyong Martires na nakalaro natin. Ano?
Bakit, sir?
Di ba, nung naglaro tayo a couple of years ago, tumatakbo yung Yoyong, eh, no? Sib, baka na yung mula. Namatay ng maaga si Sir Yoyong.
May he rest in peace.
Oy, ganda naman nung low look pass ni De La Cruz. Nakakuha ni Asek, in-scoop, nahuli. 53 seconds remaining. Takbo, hindi makatakbo ang DOJ. Yung Villamor, may laro.
Kondisyon na kondisyon ng SSS. Mahusay yan, sir. Actually, napakalalim ng bench nito.
Runner-up ito last year.
Yes.
Diba?
Tapos nagpalakas pa ng lineup.
They, in fact, got the first game, I remember, in Novaliches.
Only for Shanko to be a party spoiler. As he returned from his Japan vacation and became the biggest hero in that finals.
Yung third game,
comeback.
Yung third game, first quarter lang nakasabay ang SSS. But irony of ironies, ang nag-i-struggle din is a former champion, DENR.
Na maglalaro mamaya.
They're up against the Agriculture Food Masters. That's going to be an important game. The DENR is in fourth spot right now at 2-2.
Precarious.
Especially when you consider that of the 7, 4 will go up. PNP and the Senate at 1-4.
Redeeming himself was katakutan after a traveling call was slapped against him.
And we are down to the last 18 seconds of the first half. SSS in full control, undefeated team with 5 wins to date, looking for their 6th. On the other hand, the DOJ still looking for their first win. They've lost 4. Kalabit free
Bilis
throw.
tumira, sir, no?
Kalabit free throw. Siyempre, batay, kung ikaw naman ang pagkukumparahan talaga matagal ka tumira.
Huwag naman ganun, sir.
Hindi, ganun talaga eh. Sorry Ang dami ko nasasabi pag ikaw nagpi-free throw nung araw. On the line, Ronald Magsano. His average close to 90+%. Hindi pa rin tinitira.
Because it takes 2 days.
He's actually now, I know, 20 years later, he's resting. Papanood nga yung mga lumang video, ma-check kung humihingal.
Parati, sir. Hindi lang pinapahalata.
Siyempre. Time down to 6 seconds. Uy! Tumawag ng timeout. Okay, sige. Timeout tayo.
Pero 6 seconds naman eh.
Sis pa matagal pa, mga maglibot pa tayo.
Asik dito.
Baka dito.
Boss Raven. Si Jess mo na. Palta mo siya. Dito ka, boss. Okay. Para na yun. Jo.
Surpass tayo,
Yes.
surpass ha.
Okay.
Ready lang Asik ha.
Jess, ito ka na Jess. Lalim ka. Lalim ka na Jess.
Live po tayo, game time. Bilis ha.
Declared by the SSS. The DOJ will try to score with 6 seconds remaining, but they're inbounding from way back. Long inbound. De La Cruz. Here's the ASEC Libre 3 that almost had it.
Yes. Good play, drawn up.
Not the easiest stuff coming from a baseline
Pero
opposite end inbound.
gumambol din kasi yung ilang pension boosters that
Tama,
open up.
tama yung inbound ni Canizares Palayo mo ipasa. Ba't may papasa yung short, diba? Okay. So much speculation, but there's no question over the fact that the SSS is in control of this match ahead. 57-32. Second half coming your way shortly. Third quarter is underway and we now start things with Rina reporting.
Yes, no pressure para dito sa kupunan ng DOJ team, no? Alam nila mabigat talagang kalaban dito ang SSS, and on their part, they just wanted to give it their best game for today. It's all about sure passes, giving good ball screens, at kailangan talaga higpitan nila dito yung depensa nila. Ang dami kasi nilang easy points na binigay dito para sa kupunan ng SSS. So far, wala naman sila problema doon sa kanilang opensa. And during the halftime break, you know, they did not bother go inside the dugout anymore. Napaiksi lang nung reminder para sa kanilang kupunan. Ang pinatututukan lang sa kanila ng kanilang coaching staff yung kanilang shooting. Kaya during that halftime break, nandito lang sila sa ating playing court to practice on those shots. Back to you, Sir 7, Coach Ronnie.
Maraming salamat, Rina Villamor. In the meantime, Ibarya, ayaw pumasok yung kanilang pukul na yon. In the corner, De La Cruz looks inside. They go to Duran in the post. Familiar move. The squeeze play. There's going to be a foul.
Squeeze play, sir. Tagal ko nang hindi narinig yan.
Matatal ko nang hindi nasasabi rin yan. Free throws forthcoming for Erwin Duran. Napakahirap gawin sa baseball yan. Yung
Squeeze play, sir.
Yun ang sport where the defense initiates the game, no? Initiates the offense. Kasi ang defense ang pupukol ng bola eh. Defense ang nagpipitch eh. Sila rin magpi-field.
Baka yan yun lang yung larong ganun, ano, sir?
Di kaya ang cricket? Ewan. Malay ko sa scoring na cricket. Bahala ka buhay mo. In the meantime.
Ilang araw na laro.
Oo. Ano eh, no? Day ang tawag eh. Wow, look at that. Sipag.
All day. For Cambao and Villamor. Si Bolocan nga, tahimik.
Carl
Cambao with 7.
Cambao with a good follow-up there. Cross court. Clavano feeling good. Not on this hit. Here's Escalona. Looks ahead. Sees Amoranto. You know, I had a brief chat with Maki Escalona and he said, uy, ganda ng gising mo kanina. He feels good now, then his competitive drive is back. And he had to work on himself din kasi hindi madali ang laro daw dito eh. Kasi lumalaban sa kanya eh. And Lucas almost had it. Si Martinez napaupo sa floor eh.
Nadapa siya mag-isa siya.
Ganun ba?
Dumikit siya sa sapatos o natapilok. Natapilok, sir.
Nakakainis na feeling.
Oo.
Yung mag-isa kang babagsak.
Kaya hanggang ngayon ay humahagikik.
Kaya sa age namin, pag gising mo sa umaga, huwag agad tatayo.
Ano dapat,
40
sir?
seconds, wait. Then let everything clear.
Balance muna.
Pag nagsusuot ka ng pantalon, huwag nakatayo.
Talaga, sir?
Kasi pag na-misjudge mo yung pagpasok na Kasi sa age namin, 60 plus, nakakatakot yung mga dapa-dapa, falling, lalo na yung sa banyo, di ba?
Ay, lalo na ron, sir.
Oh my God, what a beautiful play. That's so simple. It worked.
In the parlance of billiards, doblete.
Doblete, Bulacan with a magnificent delivery.
That's a super strong roster that the pension boosters paraded this season.
Lumakas, ano? Sabi mo.
Lumakas, sir, lumakas.
And if Maki Escalona is your point guard, you have so much experience. Oh, but Duran said, I've beaten you with some moves. I'm beating you some more.
One of the best inside players that we have here this season. A double-double machine as well. Only his second field goal.
Alam mo yung playing the post, ano? Ano yan eh? Footwork yan eh.
Totoo.
There's strength, there's creativity, but it starts with good footwork because if you don't do it correctly, traveling yan eh. 63-39. Here's Amoranto, a frisky scorer. However, eaten up by the D. Turan picks it up. De La Cruz sees Cañizares but doesn't want to gamble the pass. Now gets it to him. Turn around by Jorel.
Nice. Smooth. Parado was right there, but the turnaround,
Silyado eh.
yes, iwan ang depensa. At ang laki niya at mahaba siya.
Alam mo, titingnan mo, kala mo, ang dali mo mahipan si Jorel Cañizares. No, hindi ha, malakas yan. Foul yan. Foul, alam ni Jorel.
Sumabit.
No questions. Unang foul pa lang. At ang free throw coming up is Glenn Bulacan. Ito, may kamay rin ito.
Dead shot ito, sir. One of the best face-up players among the bigs. Ito naman si Bulacan.
2 free throws in the bag, creating a 24-point lead for the pension boosters. Here's Jorel, sees a crack in the defensive line, buries it in.
From outside the three, 2 dribbles, he's inside.
Sa laki ng
With a layup.
hakbang, no? All those big, giant strides. Oh, it's just a 2. He has already canned 3 threes, but that one is a 2. Duran, no.
Nice pass.
Ganda, no?
Masok, sir, sa nice pass, ha?
Oo naman. Ano ka na? Spell is broken. For now. Cañizares, ito tayo makahakbang. Oh, well done.
Sayado sa poster talaga. Oh.
Parang nung araw si Jimmy Mariano pag umistep ng malaki. 6'4" eh. One of the first 6'4s in the Philippines. Tapos titirahan ka ng malayo. Kainis eh.
Dead shot, sir.
Dead shot. Tapos side view pa yung tira. Side view yung tira. Hindi yung textbook. Uy, ganda ng hesitation move. Maki gamble. Ganun naman ang depensa nun eh. Ng 2-on-1.
Oh, hulain.
Lilinlangin mo eh. 69-47. Nice dish. Oh, what a dipsy-do. Bulacan. Graceful.
Could have been a bonus play for Bulacan.
Buti na lang, hindi sumabit yung ano. But we're seeing some good moves in this game.
A lot. 14 in the quarter para sa SSS. 15 para sa DOJ.
Because these guys are producing. Duran and Cañizares.
Correct.
Here's Maki. Sees a...
Oh.
De Lucas nudging. No, not just nudging. Banging onto Escalona.
Yes.
4 fouls on De Lucas, who now has to sit down. We have some subs, a sub checking in, but he's shooting a free throw. So that sub will have to wait. Escalona with 13.
Make that 14.
Sabi niya, bumalik yung competitive juices niya. Ay, kung Max, hindi naman nawawala yan eh. Lalo na kayo at this level. At a high level na galing, nag-foul para makasab. Kasi alala ko yan, di ba naglaro sa GSIS din yung si Escalona?
Yes, sir.
Alam ko, during that time, he was playing also with injuries eh. Pagka maaga ako sa venues natin, ang haba ng preparasyon niya eh.
Not anymore.
Naipit si Duran. Eto si Amoranto. Ganda ng setup. Alam mo, nakakainis kalaban si Amoranto kasi parang ang dali ng basketball sa kanya.
Oh, yan.
Diba? Hello. Ano ang problema nyo? Nasa akin ang bola. Libre. Ay, muntik na mabura yung tira kanina. Takbo na naman. Ang kapunan ng SSS. Ito si Amoranto. What a pass. What a pass!
Wow.
Perfectly done!
3-point shooting, inside scoring. Almost a 30-point lead right now for SSS with under 4 minutes remaining here in the third. Passing has been exemplary for the pension booster.
Look at that whiplash. Bolokon says, sayang naman. Hindi tayo marireplay pag hindi ko sinut ito. And we'll be back.
Saksak yung penalty sila. Try ba natin ang penalty ha? Yung defense pa, dagdagan pa natin. Sipag lang sa defense. Kaya.
Tubid seeing a lot of excellent moves from his players on the floor. This team, which is undefeated in the tournament so far, looking extremely good here in the third quarter and in control of this match. Looks like it will be they're on their way to their 6th win, really. Ano tawag?
Shooting foul, sir. It's a penalty.
Titira si Duran.
Now in double digits, like Canizares. 25 of the 49 coming from the former Red Warriors.
.point lead. Amoranto running the operations. Setting up the table here. Feeling good. Launches on 16.
Makes it look so easy. And because he's in shape and because he hasn't stopped playing.
Diba? Diba kalaban mo yan na may foul lang si Amoranto rito. Titira ng free throws ang DOJ.
9 points on 5 attempts.
Parang sa SSS kailangan may bigote ka, no? Para maglaro ka.
Bakit naman?
Tingnan mo, ha? Iilan lang yung walang bigote. Parang dumaan yung camera nung kanina, parang We Three Kings ang dating. Nakita kasi si McCoy, si
Cinco Hermanos.
si Reslan. Ayun, no? Puro pogi, Tubid pa. Tubid, UE din yan, ha?
Tama.
Ito si Amoranto. Ito si Villamor. Shot clock, babasa sa is. Sabi ni Amoranto naman pinaggagawa nyo. Sino titira? Libre. Hello! Aray!
That hurts.
Lahat na nagawaan mo na no?
Saka sumablay na, nakapulot na.
Oo. Jurel, walang pupuntahan. And that play dies in the water.
Cup 30.
Kanina maganda yung habol ng GSIS laban sa AFP. Kinapos lang ng dulo. When the AFP got their bearings back. Gulat. Mukha ang pinansalo. Hindi, talaga. Mukha ang pinansalo.
Ba naman, sir?
Akin na!
Kasi bullet pass.
Napaka-social naman ito mga katabi ko. Parang hindi kayo naglaro ng basketball sa kalye.
Sige, sir, binato.
Di ba? Kita mo, no? Uy, saluhin mo nga yung bola. Buka ang pinansa. O yan, ayan. We three kings of Orientar. Yan, di kasali yan. Si Direk, tawa na ng tawa yan. Uy, ganda.
Wow.
Well done.
First basket, I believe,
Nico Javier.
for the holdover.
Yan, magaling yan eh.
Meron.
Oo, kahit hindi siya ganun kalapad. Ate mo, iinggit ako, payat na payat. Dalawa niyan, ako eh.
Sila nila attorney Asuncion yung dati. Commodore.
Yes. That shot rolls away. Cañizares plucks it. Look at those strides. Para siyang hurdler, no?
Oy,
No?
I like that.
Parang although si Usain Bolt is a
Sprinter, sir.
sprinter. Yung galaw ni Jorel, pwede siyang hurdler. Napakahirap na track and field event na. No?
Apaka, sir. Binibilang yung steps nun, sir.
No?
Kasi kung hindi, lagapak ka eh.
Dalawang events yan. The 110 and the 400.
Napakahirap nun, sir. Ang daming hurdles nun.
Saka, hindi pa, tapos ka na sa una, ayan na yung susunod. Although, mas maganda yung steeplechase kasi malayo yung nilulundag.
Hirap din yun, sir.
May tubig kasi nalandingan eh. Aha, sabi ng parado, titira ko sana pero hinihingi nyo. Eto si Cañizares. Takbo tayo. Ganda nung pasa. Perfectly done. And Javier has his second basket.
7-1 run here for the white shirts. Trying to finish the third quarter strongly.
And to have some sense of pride playing out here. Bagamat natatambakan. Ooh, in, out, in.
Big scoring quarter for Grand Bolocon.
Ilan?
12 na, oh.
All in this quarter, no?
Di naman, sir.
Hindi. Meron nung first half.
Meron naman.
Meron man. Ito naman si Jesse Alastoy.
Former Red Warrior as well.
Puro UE, ano ha? Better season by UE last time around. Under
Hindi
coach,
pumasok sa ano, sir.
under coach Jackson Chago. Ano rin eh, no? Power shift din sa UAAP. Ang Ateneo wala sa taas, nasa second to the last. NU bumaba rin.
Oo.
Umakyat ang UP of course, ang Lasal nasa taas. UST. Ooh, there's a foul in Asuncion. No, they give it to ASEC Labano rather. Yep, that's the right call. It should be an Asuncion.
Eh, wala naman si ASEC doon.
Kaya nga eh. Kung minsan, alam mo, as the venue announcer, mali ang basa mo ng ano eh, ng hand signal. Kung minsan, yung referee masyadong maagang binibitawan. So what the other venue announcers do, they write it down. At saka may count sila ng fouls din. That will look good, but just lacked a few feet to have a chance. So we will start the final quarter with the SSS looking extremely good, ahead by 26. Quarter is upon us. Congratulations, ha?
Thank you.
Si ASEC Labano lumapit sa amin at Bumati tayo ng batay sa report ni Rina. Akala ko sasabihin niya, congratulations, sir. Para sa... Nagbuka tayo. Show mo.
Hindi mo natiis, sir, ha?
Para sa...
Dapat pala best wishes, sir.
Oh. Ayun. Maki.
Sandali, sir. Ako naman ang papasok.
Huli. Ang linis ng huli. Ganda ng drive.
Very stocky, but extremely light when he plays.
Sino?
Katakutan.
Gaan, ano? Chest. Okay. That shot will not work. In the meantime, Escalona gives it to Katakutan. 2 in a row. Almost didn't make the second one, though.
More comfortable playing the off-guard position. Scorer kasi to, sir, eh.
Si Maki, all his life yata point guard din, no? Parang ikaw. Naglaro ka ba ng hindi point guard?
Nung high school, sir, 2-guard ako.
Sino point guard niyo? Dindo.
Dindo, Altamirano.
Ganda na linya. Napaka-late ata ng busina. Anyway. Escalona slows it down. Maki looking inside. Can't find anybody open.
Foul.
Sabit.
4th personal foul for Alastoy.
And McCoy will be shooting a pair of charities. Jess Alastoy will move on. De Lucas. I think De Lucas has 4 personal fouls. Yes. Tama ba ako?
Yes, correct, sir.
Tama. Dami din trabaho sa Department of Justice. Ano?
Mahirap trabaho dyan, sir.
Hagip nila ang NBI. Hindi ako sure kung immigration. Kasi that could be under foreign affairs. But I think it's more justice. In the meantime, wala. And McCoy, a tall, reliable player.
8-0 run, 8 points in under 2 minutes.
Paul Clavano with a good drive. Just couldn't finish it. Alam mo naglalaro nung araw to eh, no?
Hanggang ngayon yan, sir.
May galaw eh.
Saka baka naglaro ng football kasi the way he runs.
Pwede.
Other inside basket, 10 points in 2 minutes for a 10-0 run.
Kitang-kita yung football training kay Kobe Bryant, Mike Bilbao, Francis Hernandez, Edo Campo, you name it. Alam mong naglaro ng The Beautiful Game. Aray! Na-shoot ba? Hindi. Time out tayo. At ito ay hiningi ng DOJ. Hayaan natin silang magpulong-pulong.
Matagal pa. Huwag tayo sumabay dun sa running game nila. Enjoy lang tayo. Enjoy lang natin. Baba pa natin.
Best effort. Huwag na yung tutulak. Bigyan kita. Yung tuturo pa ako. Ay, mahaba pa. Yung depensa lang. Sige. Sige lang.
Final quarter is down to its last 7:44. May volleyball court na raw rito. Nadidinig ko kayong...
Ginagawa, sir, sa may gate 1 and 2, volleyball and badminton.
Miko Clabanong, the ASEC scores again.
8 for ASEC Labano. All happening here in the final half.
Oh, that was
7 lang.
Nawala si Rani sa tabi natin. Katakutan has played a good second half. Near steal. And alam mo, nasa kondisyon ng SSS, ha?
Diba, sir? Liliksi.
Liliksi. Tapos bumababa. Yan ang mga telltale signs, eh.
Canizares, sir, kondisyon.
Lagi naman, tingnan mo naman. Kahit kumain na isang kaban ng bigas yan, hindi naman tataba yan.
Tataba ang kuko.
He's just built that way. Layo. Ayaw. When you're in the lead by this much, you'll try anything. And even if you're down by this much, you'll try anything. Won't work though. Katakutan slows it down. His teammates asking, what do you want to do? Hesitation. Dish at the last moment, the play does not work. Steal from behind. The layup will work.
Mr. Off-the-ball player gets able to score most of the time. Cruz, tamo sir, 12 na, hindi mo mapapansin.
Tsaka hindi ganun katagal sa court. Di ba?
8 players in double figures for SSS.
Labana to Duran. Duran in a jam. Ended up losing the ball. Either, will they call it as a take foul? Similar, or it will be unsportsmanlike in FIBA parlance. Earlier today, let's just recap. Earlier today, we had the AFP emerging victorious against the SSS. GSIS, no? Yeah.
Correct, sir.
85-79. Dami S kasi. Okay. May announcement coming up.
Upon review, it's an unsportsmanlike foul whistled on DOJ Beacons number 12, Lester De La Cruz, under criteria number 3, unnecessary contact to stop the progress of transition.
That's the right call. Sa language ng FIBA kasi, all of the above, walang flagrant, walang ano, everything is unsportsmanlike, categories na lang ang pinag-uusapan. So free throws, plus possession. And here we go. The first free throw in the bag. Katakutan. Second in the offering. Likewise good. And he will be replaced.
Has played really well.
Yes, absolutely. Tanega is back on the hardwood. Gabriel back on the floor as well. Ibarrientos. Ganda ng etymology ng Ibarrientos. Merong Ibarrientos na Y. Based siguro ng Spanish era yan.
Parang ang ano yan, sir?
Gonzales with an S. Gonzales with an
Valdez
C.
ba na S at Z?
Yes. Oh!
So may magzanok din, sir.
Okay, what? Hanaba delivering again from the outside, and the ASEC has Clavano with a 11-point game.
Double-digit output in his very first game here in Season 11. What an escape act from McCoy.
Sayang naman daw kasi yung uniforme, sabi nga ni Reyna. Time, 5:23 before this is officially another win for the SSS. There's 6 with how many games left? Just one more.
Yes. Playoff bound.
The other teams that will probably join them are the COMELEC, the AFP, and most likely Judiciary.
Yes, sir.
Labana looking inside. Here's Jarrell Canizares. Shoots against 3, is fouled. Ibarrientos guilty of his second foul. We're coming down to 5 minutes and 7. Canizares has produced 15 points. Duran 14, Clavano with 11, Alastoy with 9, and Javier in a short stint on the floor produced 6. But just too much firepower to deal with from the SSS.
Too much indeed.
And too many weapons, ano?
Sobra. Higit 10, sir eh.
And parang kahit anong kombinasyon na gawin ni Ronald Tubid sa floor, they produce. Ibarrientos scores on the inside.
Rare basket for Ibarrientos, but you know what he can do. Only his first basket, and only Raslan has not scored here this afternoon for the Boosters.
Canizares spinning and letting it crawl in.
Reverse spin, definitely hard. But Canizares gets the job done nonetheless. 70 in the game, and a total of 9 points here in the fourth.
Short step. And Cruz scores again.
25 in the quarter already para dito sa SSS versus 9 para sa DOJ.
There's a foul by Gabriel.
42-point lead. Bihira na itong ganito.
Yeah. Suddenly when you mentioned it, I actually stopped subtracting there. And Raslan is going to come in.
If he's able to score, then all pension boosters that have played here this afternoon will get to the scoring board.
Labano, this time it won't work, but there's a follow-up. Javier with 8 points now.
Turned out to be a pass.
Ibarrientos and company trying to set this up. The turnaround, no. Below 4 minutes to play. Javier zips it to Clavano, shoots all day. Not on this turn. Ibarrientos lazily into the front court. He's in the corner now. McCoy, nice drop.
Nice drop, no doubt. Very unselfish on the part of McCoy.
Here's Javier. Canizares. Clavano says, ako uli. Sure kayo? Nawala tuloy yung bola. Ito, 2-1. Javier buys lonesome.
Perfect pass by Tanega for Gabriel.
And coming down to less than 3 minutes. It's been a one-ball game since the start of the second half, actually.
29 fourth quarter points already for SSS. 11 for DOJ. So the rains have not stopped pouring here for SSS on all fronts.
Started off with a hot clip of close to 70+% in that first half, you know.
First quarter was at 37. And then plus just 20 in the second, but 30 in the third. Suddenly they had 87, and one of the largest scores that we have seen here so far this conference is 116. That's a lot.
Given that they had a stretch of three-pointers, actually. Escalona gave them a very good hot streak of threes in the first quarter of play. Gabriel loses the leather. And McCoy says, pabayaan natin lumabas to. We have Villamor coming back in. Ibarrientos will sit down. 2:40 and less. Javier squeezes that shot. No. There's a bump by Duran. And that'll be the fourth team foul on the DOJ.
Just 2 minutes and 25 separating SSS from another win here.
Number 6.
Win number 6 as Raslan continues to chase his first 2 points of the contest.
Clavano had the acrobatic shot. Just missed out. Here's a wing shot. Villamor. May laro itong Villamor, ano?
13 for Villamor. Over 10 made 3-pointers. Total of 119 points. And here in the fourth quarter alone, 32 fourth quarter points. And that's a lot.
Smiles all around on the SSS side of the floor. Look at this. Look at this conversion. Suave swish. Back in a moment for the final, 2:04.
Pero depensa pa rin tayo. Depensa pa rin.
Depensa pa rin. Depensa eh.
Depensa pa rin.
Ay, mga 80 lang tayo. 80. Doon sa 80.
Last 2 minutes. Last 2 minutes.
And we are into the end zone. The last 2 minutes, De Lucas ball is tapped from behind. And Raslan is the new point guard.
Why not? Coconut.
Has a very radiant smile for a big guy, huh? Libre si Gabriel. Ayaw. Lavano takes it away. He knows how to play small. No? He's played small all his life. Eh.
Not a problem.
Di ba, no? Exactly. He learned to play small immediately. Alam mo, storya ng most point guards yan eh. Okay, I'm not going to grow anymore. This is me. Labano, tres. And the gun is out of bullets. Not that they haven't tried enough. De Lucas. Alastoy. Duran. Jab step. No. And Raslan, I wanted points. They'll get a rebound. I'll bring it up. McCoy. In front of a double team. And Alastoy takes it away. 40 seconds to go. Dribble problem. Oh, yes, sir. Akalain mo.
Akala ko, sir, si Dominic Uy.
Bakit?
Tignan mo.
Mas gwapo naman yan.
Tama naman.
Duran down the middle. Saka si Dominic, hindi mo mag-layup yun. Magaling lang tumira sa labas. And Tubid says, that's it, pansit. We don't need to put up the shot anymore. And that'll do it for this game. And the final score should be 123-76, Ronnie.
Right. And if you do our math correctly, that's 47 points. Multiple 30-point quarters. Imposing and dominant performance.
And there's 6 straight wins.
Right. Unbeaten.
Yeah, and on the other hand, that's 5 straight down. On the other hand, for the DOJ, sino ang best players natin?
Magaling si Escalona, mahusay si Amoranto, pero bakit di natin bigyan pugay ngayon yung mga unsung heroes? William and Cruz, who also played excellent basketball today for the Pension Boosters.